Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters and children. We are going through Surah Al Mulk, verse number 18 today. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajeem. وَلَقَدْ كَذَّبَ الَّذِينَ مِن قَبْلِهِمْ فَكَيْفَ كَانَ نَكِيرٌ. Wa means and. La is lam of tawqid, emphasis. Qad means arf taqiq, they say. It's a particle of certainty. Now, وَلَقَدْ and indeed, Allah says, and indeed, كَذَّبَ. كَذَّبَ is fi'l mali, it's a past tense. كَذَّبَ means they denied. Who denied? الَّذِي, the one who, those who, min qablihim. Min is arf, meaning is from. Min qablihim. Qablihim is an idafa, mudaf ilay structure. Qabl means before. Hum means it's an attached pronoun, Amir Muttasil. Yes, Amir Muttasil. Now, qablihim means before them. Before whom? Before these people in Makkah while this surah is being revealed. Allah says, indeed, those before them, they also denied. Denied what? Denied the messengers and all that. Then Allah is asking, for kaifa kana nakir? Fa means so. Kaifa means how. For kaifa kana nakiri? So it's a nakiri. There is a dhamir muttasil there. First person pronoun attached to nakir. Nakiri. For kaifa kana nakiri. So when you recite it, you say for kaifa kana nakir, but it's kaifa kana nakiri. How was my reproach, or how was my approach to them? How did I? So basically, according to Ibn Kathir Tafsir, it says, it refers to how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala refers to how the previous generations were destroyed when they ended up denying the prophets and their messages. So then Allah is asking rhetorically, فَكَيْفَ كَانَ نَكِيرٌ? فَكَيْفَ كَانَ نَكِيرِ? How was my reproach of them, or how was my approach to them? How did I? Basically inviting the people to reflect upon the destructions of the previous nations. These Arab people, they had their own prophets, ancient prophets like Salih alayhi salam, Hud alayhi salam, Shuaib alayhi salam. These were all from those peninsulas, and they had their histories, and those communities were destroyed. The generations were destroyed because of the fact that they adamantly, consistently rejected and falsified the message of the prophets. And after repeatedly warning them through the prophets, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had to destroy those nations who immersed themselves in kufr and shirk. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to learn teach lessons from these kind of stuff, these kind of warnings. For example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the previous few verses, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is inviting them to reflect upon the thing, like, if there is an earthquake happens and all of you get swollen into, the earth, and the people in it gets swallowed into the earth. Or if there is a storm with wild wind, with the rocks and all that coming from the sky, how are you people feeling secure about it while you are not in control? Control is in Baraka biyadil mulk. The blessed is the one in whose hand is the control of the mulk. So how are you people feeling secure by doing all these shirk practices and kufr and all that? Still you are feeling secure that you will not be destroyed. And so if you are not getting lessons by reflecting on those things, then look into the history where your ancestors, the prophets were sent to your previous generations. What happened to them eventually? They are all destroyed. They all had the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where everyone was destroyed for their adamant rejection of the Prophet and their messages. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not make us of those people who don't open up their inner eyes into those lessons within us, around us, and in the history as well. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us of those people who are obediently worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala till their last breath. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us of those people who meet their Creator in a pleasing manner, pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and pleasing to the people who meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well. In Surah Al Fajr, requesting your attention back to Surah Al-Fajr, the last verses. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, enter my Jannah pleased. I am pleased with you and you are pleased with me. So that kind of, in a pleasant way, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to end this journey towards Him. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum.